Hello, welcome back. As always, my videos are about showing real reviews on real skin. And for today's video, I'm very excited actually to be trying out the ELDRIDGE skin tint. I've wanted to try this for absolutely ages, and with Black Friday just passed, I got a bit of a discount on Space NK, so I went ahead and bought it. But this is the Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint. So that's what the packaging is like. It's really nice actually. I love this logo. I think it's well cool. There's not much to say about the packaging, to be honest. It's pretty simple, but you know, it doesn't have to be all bells and whistles, does it? It's about the product. So if we open it up, this is what it looks like. It's really cute actually. It looks like a little egg. And yeah, it's a squeezy tube. So I got the shade T3. There is 30 ml in here, and this cost me, I can't remember. I think it was about £30, but I don't know if that was with or without the discount. So just having a little look at the product on my hand first. I don't know if it's going to be a bit light, you know. Might be all right. So it's like this. So it's quite kind of thin consistency. However, it does look like it's got an okay coverage. I mean, it's a skin tint. It's not going to have the most amazing coverage in the world. I'm quite aware of that. But I have heard really good things about this product from people that I really trust online. So I'm just going to give you a close-up of my skin beforehand. So as you can see, my redness is really bad at the moment. I had an allergic reaction to something at the weekend, and yeah, it was like I looked like a red balloon. I came up like really puffy and yeah, completely red, but it has left me with some like red patches. It's a lot better than it was though. So that's how we're looking. I do have rosacea as well. It's not quite as bad on my forehead, but especially on my nose, kind of around here and around my cheeks and my chin as well. Actually, you can see the redness showing through. I have large pores, and yeah, that's about it really. Combination skin, so I get dry areas on my chin, around my mouth, and the rest of my face is quite oily. So I'm going to apply it with a brush because that's how I always would. I'm going to be using my favourite brush, which is from IT Cosmetics. These are so good. I've got 2 of these. These brushes are amazing. They're so soft, and yeah, they just work really well, to be quite honest with you. So I am going to start off with about that much. So it's not a huge amount. I don't wear loads of foundation, but I do obviously, as I say, have redness, so I do sometimes have to double up in areas. Do you know what? That's all right. It's not a bad colour match. Goes on really nicely. It's very smooth and really easy to blend out. It almost feels like skincare, which I really like when it comes to products like this. Do you know what? That's really nice. Like really nice. I do feel I need a little bit more though, just because, as I say, I do have quite a lot of redness at the moment. So I'm just gonna literally pop some on like that, and then just press it in with my sponge. Oh, I love that. The finish of that is beautiful. It looks so natural. So that's with the products on there. It's a really good colour match, isn't it? But that's the product there. So you can see, yeah, if I show you this side as well, look how much redness I have, and look how much that has covered it. I mean, there's still, oh, I've got a cat hair there. There's still a little bit showing through, but I don't mind that. I want it to look like my skin. I want it to look natural, but just more even, which I do feel that has given me, and it's such a nice finish as well. It's quite glowy, but it's not like greasy glowy, if you know what I mean. It looks so nice. Right, let's pop the rest on. Okay, so I have now popped it all over, so that's what it's looking like. I think that's really beautiful, you know. As I say, it's very skin-like, very kind of natural looking, which is fine by me, absolutely fine by me, because that's what I like. Yeah, it is beautiful. It's such a nice finish. So this is the side that's been on for a bit longer that I showed you originally. So that's all dried down now. And as you can see, it's not quite as kind of dewy, as in shiny, as it was before. Yeah, this side hasn't quite dried down. As you can see, this side now looks a little bit more kind of like satiny, but it is so beautiful. It really is. It looks really nice on the skin. Yeah, as I said before, it's not the sort of thing that you're going to get masses of coverage from. It is a skin tint. However, I do feel like it gives a really nice kind of flawless look to the skin. It would probably be really nice applied with your hands. I personally don't like to do that. I don't like the feel of it on my hands, which is why I use a brush. But I can imagine if you use your hands, you're probably going to get a little bit more coverage than this. However, if you look here at where my pores were quite large, how close can I get? I mean, they're still there, but much less visible. And I can't believe how much, for such a kind of a sheer-ish coverage, I would say it's light, yeah, probably light coverage, not really medium. It's really covered that redness, like really well. As I say, you can still see the odd little bit showing through, but compared to what it was, that is such a big difference. So what I'm going to do is put the rest of my makeup on, just something natural, and I'll show you with everything applied how it's layered over the top. Right, so rest of the makeup done. I've kept it quite natural, as I said, and it's laid over it really nicely actually. It does look just so natural looking. My bronzer actually looks a bit dark, doesn't it? But there we go. Yeah, it does look really natural looking, and I do really like it. It is such a good colour match. It looks really pale compared to what I normally do, but I think it's because normally I do my foundation a little bit dark or darker than I should. But this is actually a perfect colour match. So again, giving you a little close up with the makeup on, and I really like it. I think it looks really nice. So I think I'm going to do a little wear test today actually. So I'm going to give it around 8-ish hours or try. It is a little bit later than usual today. What time is it? So it is 12:45. So yeah, I'll give it as long as possible. So I'll try and give it around 8 hours. So what's that, 9 o'clock-ish? Something like that. Yeah, and see how we're getting on. But I do really love how it looks. Okay, so talk about that for timing. It is now 8:45, so bang on 8 hours. And this is how my skin is looking. It's pretty good, to be fair. I do look a lot more oily, of course. That's to be expected, I guess. Obviously, I said that I was combination, so my dry areas here, they look pretty much the same, to be honest. So it's looking pretty good there. And then here I'm quite dry as well, and then sort of here upwards is where it gets oily. So as you can see, it is looking quite shiny, but as I said, that's kind of to be expected. However, saying that, everything is still intact. So, you know, if I was to put powder over it, obviously I wanted to do a wear test, so I didn't put anything else on it, but normally I would just top it up with a bit of powder or something, and yeah, I'll probably be, you know, good to go. But I'm actually really pleased with it. I've been doing a lot today as well. You know, I've done a try on haul where obviously I was taking off and removing clothes constantly. I've been doing housework, you know, or cooking with all the steam and everything. So yeah, I'd say it's, you know, it's done pretty well. So as always, I will link the product in the description box below for you, along with the discount code if I can find one as well. It's quite hard for Space NK though, but if I can, then I'll put it there. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you'd like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel, until then, thanks for watching. Bye!